started. 2K TV is on Instagram. For behind.
It's game time in Los Angeles from the Staples Center. All the crowd ready to go as they look to cheer on the Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will, and as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Kristaps Porzingis has drawn comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, and it sounds like Dirk is a fan. He says of Porzingis, he's long, athletic, tough. He has touch. He can put it on the floor. He is for real. Kevin?
And Porzingis, DA, a good 3 inches taller than Dirk. He's a very unique talent for sure. And we see it so often, Brent. A good team gets up for a big game and they win. And then they fall down with their performance and lose to an inferior club the very next game.
Well, interesting point, because last year we saw this so much with the eventual champion Golden State Warriors, where they just seemed to be disillusioned with some of the competition on a given night, playing down to their competition. So if I was a coach in this league, I would use them as an example that even the best team in the business struggles with this, and you have to find a way out of it. We're not the Warriors. We want to be the Warriors. So we got to break out of this funk a lot quicker, and this cannot be part of our identity as we move forward.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Inside, it's Porzingis and Cantor. Ntilikina out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Knox in at the small forward position. That's tipped. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And how about the huge wingspan of Ingram, really causing the opposition a number of problems.
Here's Ntilikina. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Good on the shot.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Passes it to Dub. Here's Curry with the 3. And Cantor pulls it down.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And a contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
The Lakers making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
They're going to take a little bit more to get Porzingis off of his sweet spot in his offensive game now. Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
New York with the ball. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Inside. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, this is where Porzingis can do the most damage. 7'3". He's got the height. He's going to shoot over just about anybody in the league.
And last season, LeBron said that the Knicks made a mistake passing on Dennis Smith Jr. in the draft. Of course, they took Frank Ntilikina out of France.
Yeah, a little shade thrown Ntilikina's way last season. Of course, he's one of the youngest players in that draft, and so plenty of time for this young man to fulfill his potential.
They get it again. The shot's good from Cantor. Cantor's got his first basket.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
Got that one up quick. Dub's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Lakers.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. It's good. Dub's got 12.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. Collins comes in for LeBron. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Dub the pass to Collins. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
In this day and age, big men shoot more and more three-pointers, and he's fully capable of a triple.
Here's Azania, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Azania's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Tubb, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Burke kicks to Galloway. He's looking for Hazonia and finds him. Good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Rondo passes to Hart. Back to Rondo. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 7. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Tubb, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Scooped up Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Tough to match up with the length of Porzingis, and when he's floating around there, sometimes those rebounds are going to come up, and he's just too big to not get some.
Back to the action after this word. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, thanks to
my older brother. He was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Love the pace they're playing with. Anytime you can get your offense going without the defense setting up, you've got a huge advantage.
On the court for the Knicks, Vonleh's out there with Hazonia. Then there's Trey Burke, and there's Porzingis, and it's Galloway in at the shooting guard position. And the Knicks making a change here. Moutier is checked in. Porzingis kicks to Moutier. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you're going to pay for a situation where you give Porzingis that kind of room and maybe that much of a lane. Good job exploiting it.
That one goes in. You have so many great point guards in the league right now, Brent. Which of them do you think does the best job of running the pick and roll?
I think Chris Paul still heads up the top of my list for pick and roll operators. He's so devastating and has been for his entire career in the mid-range, just settling in at the free throw line and popping shots that seem effortless, and he's able to knock it down. Steph Curry is still at the point guard position, does so many unique things, Kevin, playing without the basketball and setting screens away from the ball to open up teammates, which eventually gives him opportunities to shoot threes. So divergently different, those two, but two of my favorites to watch.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And I'll tell you, Brent, a lot of distractions for the Knicks over the last few years.
Well, quite a number of coaching changes, obvious changes to the front office, so that means you're turning in a different direction. And some people in the Knicks organization really having a hard time just getting along with one another.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Cantor's shot is off.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And Ball sets up his teammates. When they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Porzingis. Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now the Lakers on the break. On its way from Curry for two. It's tipped. Chalk up two there. 1:51 left to play here in the half. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Cantor. Here's the dish to Hardaway. Now the pass to Knox. Connects from three-point range.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Ball kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Here's James. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
When covered, LeBron James is one of the best shot makers in the history of the league, especially when he gets that close.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And there's the contact on the jam. He gets the whistle, but not the bucket, so 2 shots coming up for him.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Dub comes in for Ball. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Curry.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
Cantor, the pass to Ntilikina. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Here's McGee. Here's Dub. No good that time. Great D that time from Hardaway. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint, great hands, and the strength to create space.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Collins checked in for JaVale McGee, and Hart subbed in for James. Hazonia kicks to Galloway. He dishes it to Vonleh. Here's Burke. The offensive rebound. Pass to Galloway. 3 seconds left. Not going to go that time. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Knicks lead.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, what adjustments did they make to slow you guys down in the second quarter?
Man, it's a good team. It's a really good team, and they executed in the second quarter, made shots, and got to a rhythm. So
We'll see who wins the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. They went into attack mode in the second quarter and came from behind to jump in front here at the half, even though it's just a 1-point lead. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I like their effort on the boards because the game could come down to just a few key possessions.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now...
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Dub in this game, he's been everywhere.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
The 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. Dub is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Porzingis, and he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
A little shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as he welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
And we talk so much about the offense Porzingis gives you, Brent. How about the defensive side of his game?
Well, I think he's learning a little bit more about position and space. He moves his feet decently well for his size, but he's getting a better understanding of the guys in this league that he's seeing on a nightly basis. And, of course, we'll always talk about trying to gain more and more strength.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Knicks hope to build a contender around their star player, Kristaps Porzingis. He said playoff experience would be huge at this point in my career. The sooner, the better. That's the only thing I'm focused on. What I need to do on the court to play better, make my team win. Kevin, will see if they can get there together.
Thanks, D.A. Curry kicks to Ingram. Here's Dub. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
On its way from Curry for 2. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night. New York's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Passes it to Knox. He kicks to Cantor. Outside, Porzingis. The Knicks rebound. Got a hand on it.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Last season, LeBron James becoming just the 7th player ever to score 30,000 points in a career.
Well, he's like a rare steak, Kevin. Obviously, he's not done. Might have the best shot of catching Kareem when it's all said and done in terms of total points scored in the league. Maybe approach 40,000, but ultimately, he's definitely in the top 3.
Brent, we have bigs playing a different kind of game in the NBA now.
Yeah, it feels like skill is taking over, and even last year in the playoffs, so much talk for us about the idea of not being able to play a big center, right? Not being able to play a post-up center or a rim-protecting center. These players have to be mobile. They have to be able to set screens and roll down the lane, and they have to be able to switch out, most importantly, defensively to guard the most talented scorers in the league. So the center position is now becoming a more skilled position where teams take their best 4-man and slide them down to the 5, a la Draymond Green or sometimes Giannis with Milwaukee, to make sure that they can make the most impact while they're on the floor.
Good example. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Knicks, Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Knox. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Emmanuel Mudiay. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from Burke.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Pass to Porzingis. Changes up. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Porzingis has got 16.
The horn on the unicorn is sharp tonight.
LeBron with it. Vonleh on him. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Burke looking over the floor. And stolen by James.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to really good clock management, and you want to maximize each of your possessions.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
For New York, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. That free throw, no good. The Lakers making a switch here. Zubats is checked in, and New York with a change here too. Knox, he's checked in for Vonleh. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Hart, that's good. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys. If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Yeah, and you're going to have to get up a quick shot to make that happen.
He gives them a double-digit lead. Hart's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Burke, the pass to Knox. Hazonia with the ball. He's got 5. Outside, Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Knox. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 11. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Los Angeles leading by 11 on the court for the Knicks. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Knox. Then it's Hazonia. Then there's Burke, and it's Galloway in at the 2 guard.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Kicks it to Burke. There's the pass to Hazonia. New York moving the ball around. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 3 assists tonight. Pass to McGee for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Burke. He's covered by Rondo. And here is Burke, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one falls for Burke. Curry's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Enes Kanter's checked in for New York. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Langston Galloway. Los Angeles leading by 12. It's tipped. LeBron kicks to Curry. Here's Tubb. McGee trying to break free. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Tubb really making a difference here.
So far, he is just destroying their will. It feels like he can get any shot he wants once he crosses half court.
Ntilikina is checked in for the Knicks. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Curry. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Knicks trail by 15. From 12 feet out, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And that's 18 points for Porzingis. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Goes up to the stripe, and he drops that one in. And the Lakers lead by 15.
I know the defense wants to back off James, but if LeBron's on like that, maybe not the best plan.
Ntilikina kicks to Hardaway. And there's the foul. It'll go on Dub. That's his third foul of the game. .156 left in the game. Cantor finds Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Dub. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
I can imagine a lot of things right now, but a comeback, that's not one of them.
Timeout. Fleshing out his offensive game over time. Ntilikina wants to keep improving in the paint.
And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 15. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Dub.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's LeBron to the paint and stolen by Hezonja.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Dub.
Just a really solid effort on the offensive end. He was getting any shot that he wanted.
Lakers leading by 13. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another shot. McGee's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Any coach likes it when a guard gets in there and stays active on the glass. Hardaway Jr. did it that time.
Ingram outside. Curry on the wing. Shoots it. That's tipped. And he gets it back. But he stays with it. Back to Ingram. Clock at 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That is his first foul of the game. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Caldwell Pope for 3. Sinks the triple. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
Yeah, tick-tock and not much time on the clock left. Double-digit lead and coming up roses.
And there's another one for the Lakers.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. and we'll see you next time.
I'm swerving down the court, you would think I was Kyrie Irving.